Hi, my name's Amanda, and today we're making dirty macaroni that I got from my mother-in-law. So we're gonna put this is the type of steak I use. It's the fine beef cube, or you can, if you see like the beef stew meat that's a little bit bigger, or if you have steak you can do it, but this one's easier because you get more out of it. So we're gonna put it in the pan. See if you open it. Thank you. My husband's pulling up my sleeve a little bit. That he didn't pull up far enough.
I should help you.
Huh. Except one stupid piece. Oh. Then what I do is I move the steak around a little bit to unchop it before you start it. It's to help make it cook better when you move it away from each other a little bit. You turn it on medium heat and you cook it until the bottom of the pan is kind of dark. So about right there I would put it on. You don't want it too hot, but you don't want it too low right there. And you cook the steak until it is like dark on the bottom and the steak is cooked all the way. And then after that I will show you the next steps of what to do with the seasonings and everything. But this is what it looks like for right now. And then it will start getting brown on the bottom of the pan as it starts cooking. And it will smell like you burn it, but you actually didn't burn it, because you used all the stuff when you put the other ingredients and the water in. See you in a little bit. Hi, welcome back. Now the meat's done. This is what it looks like on the bottom of the pan. You see where it's burnt a little bit on the bottom of the pan? That's what it's supposed to look like before you put...
And sometimes it'll pop.
Yeah. That's the meat doing it. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons of oil in the pan. It's going to sizzle a little bit when you put the oil in. You can stand back a little bit, but it's because the pan's hot. You could turn the pan off too while you do it, but we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of onion powder, salt, and garlic powder. The recipe calls for pepper, but we don't like putting pepper in it. So if you want to put pepper in it, it's another teaspoon of pepper, if you like pepper. So then put 1 teaspoon of onion powder in. The oil helps mix the ingredients together. So we're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. We use pink salt, but you can use any kind of salt you use.
More healthier with the pink salt.
I found that at our Walmart with the ground up pink salt. Or you could grind it up yourself. And then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then you just mix it all together. Then you mix it all together. Then after you mix it together, you put the water in it. You have to cover at least 2 inches above the meat. I'll show you the second one. Okay. It will sizzle when you put the water in.
See all that steam come through? It helps stop it from sizzling as much.
Yeah. One more. Yeah, a little more. This is what it looks like when you put the water in. Usually I use a stock pan and I put it at the 2 mark.
It's the beef broth.
Yeah, it's water. It looks like beef broth, but I put it at the 2 mark. And what you do is you let it come back to a boil And after you bring it back to a boil, you cook the meat for about like a couple minutes until it pulls apart with the with a fork. And then after this starts to boil, we can come back and show you what the meat looks like and everything, and how to put the pasta and stuff. See you when I come back. Welcome back. Now we're going to put the pasta in. It depends on how many people you have in your family, is how many boxes of elbows we put in. Since it's only me and my husband eating it, we only put half the box of elbows in. But if you have more people in your family, then you just use the whole box, or get the 2-pound box at Walmart or wherever you have for a store, and then you stir it. Actually, I don't know. Wherever store you have near you, just grab the elbows because it works better for it. Because that's what my husband's mother used to say. And then you just you bring it back to a boil, and you boil it for about like 5 minutes. And then after that, you turn it off and let it all soak up. But my mother-in-law got it from her mother. And when she was a kid, her mother used to make it for her a lot, and she used to tell me that her mother actually got it from her, I think it's from her father, because her father is from Germany, and I think that's where she got the recipe from, and that's how my husband grew up eating it from his mother. And then when I got with him, his mother gave it to us because of how much my husband likes eating it, because it's a simple dish. The only part that takes so long is when you put the pasta in and you have to let it soak up, and then sometimes you have to, what happens is when you cook it and you let it soak up a lot, sometimes you have to turn it back on more for about probably another like 5 minutes or so on high.
That's one way it's called dirty macaroni.
I'm not really sure. His mother told me the reason why it's called dirty macaroni is because when you cook the meat on the bottom of the pan where it's like dark brown, like I showed you at the beginning of the video, I think that's why they call it dirty macaroni, is with the of all the bits of the meat cooking on the bottom of the pan, and with the water turning brown from the mixture. I think that's how it's called. I don't think she's definitely sure how it is called dirty macaroni, because I asked her and that's what she explained it to me, but I'm not really 100% sure if that's how it's called. But when it starts boiling again, I can come back and show you the next steps. Hi, welcome back. The dirty macaroni is finally done, but if you let it boil for like 5 minutes and then turn it off and then let it sit for a while and it still has a lot of juice in it, turn it on high for about like 5 minutes and let it boil for 5 minutes and then shut it back off and let it soak up more. But this is what it looks like when it's done. If you put the right amount of water in it, at the 2 mark, if you use a stock pot, it won't have, it's supposed to have a little bit of juice, but not like a whole lot of juice. But this is what it's supposed to look like with the juice. See it on the bottom? It's like a little bit of juice. It's okay to have a little bit, but not like a whole ton of it. So I'm going to put some on a bowl so I can tell you how it tastes. Sometimes it might have a lot of steak depending on what you use for steak. With the one we have, it has a lot of steak in it.
But I wanted to make sure you don't burn yourself.
That would burn my tongue. I burn every time.
How's it taste?
Tastes really good. You can... You can taste the steak being tender, and the noodles are soft but not like really mushy like in like how some people think it is. But I hope you liked the video of watching me make the dirty macaroni. Hit like, subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye.